Stephanie Hodge has been an award-winning actor for 30 years or more, and Steve gets a picture in her car. Out of where she's got
Post a
Getty
new
images
picture.
out there. I'm blurry all of a sudden. She's got Getty images out there, millions of pictures. You got one, she was doing a TikTok, for God's sakes.
Hey, we don't have the budget for those pictures.
We don't have the budget. And why am I blurry? I'm not happy about the blurry. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to fix. Anyway, I'll just be blurry. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. It's one of those weeks where my wife didn't like any of the jokes I wrote. I told her all the jokes, and she's one. She liked one. Maybe I'll tell you which one. She especially didn't like the thing I just did. I think she just hates it whenever I say anything that makes me look like a creep or doing something, that I would normally do. So anyway, but I'm kidding about that. So here we go. I'm Brad Tassell, and we have our stars, Steve Goody and Patty Vasquez, always waiting and ready to go. We also have our most famous guest. Stephanie, I think you're still our most famous guest. Any others that you can think of? Nope. John
Stamos canceled on us.
Jason Stewart was just here, Stephanie. And he says hi, and he's I told him, I said, you're not as famous. Okay, so anyway, Stephanie Hodge is here from film and television. And also, by the way, your closest friend, Diane Keaton, passed away. That was sad, wasn't it?
Oh, that's terrible.
It's terrible because you guys spent a lot of time together. We also have our favorite pal, musical genius. It's Shoebox of Worm Quartet, Tim Christ, everybody. Yay! And now, let's talk about the part that no one wants to talk about, but I'm going to do it anyway. Well, it's official. As U.S. citizens are being beaten down in Chicago and Portland, the orange tub of goo is being cheered in Israel for his masterful peace deal, which is now in place. Aren't we all? Isn't that great? Great, everybody? I think it's good that there's peace. The timing was good because it took effect just seconds after Gaza had no buildings left for Hamas to hide the hostages in. That was great. They were just standing up going, well, they're right there, so we might as well turn them over. It's also amazing that they're going to free all of the Palestinian hostages, which is fantastic, although the Palestinian hostages are going, can we stay because we get food here? I think this is their food. So, so I'm not sure, and I'm not sure because the peace deal isn't totally set, and it's not really, I love all people and Jewish people and Palestinian people, but I don't know how much of a peace deal it is when one side says, okay, now we can do peace. But Netanyahu and Trump are saying, let's, at least hold off till they build something else. I think that's what they're going to do next. Now, the great thing, though, is up to 20 world leaders will meet at a summit that both Hamas and Israel will not show up to. That's kind of for the peace deal. But the Palestinian Authority president will be there to say, are those snacks for anybody? Okay, that's what he's going to say. Okay, see, I told you it's going to be rough, but I wanted to get that out anyway. Okay, today, now let's start with the regular stuff. Today is, by official Trumpian decree, Columbus Day, everybody. Damn it. We are required to celebrate our amazing history of syphilis-ridden pedophiles. Yay, come on. From 1492 to the present day White House. That's what the kids are studying in class. I'm not wrong, am I? Also, newly required by executive order, the greeting to celebrate, which is mandatory for Columbus Day. Merry Christmas. Okay, that's it. Merry Christmas. All right. We're struggling already, and I don't like it. It's Monday, the 13th of October. It's also the 13th day of the government shutdown, meaning by Halloween, federal workers will be trick-or-treating for milk and bread. Okay, these are all sad. I'm telling you, it's a tough world out there. Thankfully, though, the 40-year-old question will be answered when the great pumpkin comes back from Israel. So that'll be nice. All right.
You know what I think, Stephanie and Sulu have the same laugh.
They do. Well, they only live about 10 miles apart.
Okay. So they share a laugh.
Yeah. They should hang out.
She seems fun. I like her.
He is the super funnest. AskThis.com has done a study of the 30 worst companies to work for by asking employees. Top positions, anyone throw out a guess? Top positions, what could be?
Amazon.
Amazon is one of them. That's right. Also, Union Pacific,
CDC.
Family Dollar, makes sense, and Steak and Shake are among the tops. These are the worst. The employees say the management's terrible, the hours are bad. Although number one is still all you can eat porta potties. That's the
Jesus.
And glory holes.
I was trying to think what the worst possible place to
Thanks, Sulu.
would be.
I didn't know
The
what
worst
it was.
possible.
Kevin was
Ozzy Osbourne, cause of death was finally released after 7 months. The official signed certificate says the cause of death, he was Ozzy Osbourne. They weren't sure how he was alive the last 5 years in the first place. So pretty important.
Oh dear.
Mark Maron released his last podcast,
Yeah.
leaving America to say, gee, are there any other ones? At all? One sad listener said it's like one grain of sand was taken from the Sahara Desert. There you go. That's it. Hey, if you're looking for something to join, the Screen Club of Austin has just opened its doors for a social gathering of like-minded individuals with lots of lung capacity. You can pretty much guess what they do. They meet every Sunday at 7 p.m., where the first meeting had 150 people screaming, crying, and laughing, and venting their fear and frustration about life right now. One attendee said it was cathartic and coincidental that 90% of the Austin event, everyone yelled, Joe Rogan sucks. I hope Joe would see that and talk to me, tell me something.
Yeah.
Your dad's coming. Your dad.
I know. Now you're in focus.
Now yes, your dad. Yes, I've been out my whole life. Okay. Dozens of Bob Ross paintings will be auctioned off to help PBS television.
Really?
That is pretty cool. They hope to garner more than $1 million and save thousands of happy trees. That's it. I didn't want to hit Bob Ross. I just want to say something. Okay. In the understatement of the year, oh my God, in the understatement of the year, RFK Jr.'s new diet lines are being called controversial. I think most people called him incomprehensible. But so I don't know if you read this. This is true. Kennedy wants people's diets to be mainly red meat. And for Thanksgiving, turkey fried in beef tallow, and only drink whole milk. Only whole milk available. No fiber, less vegetables, lots of butter. Paula Deen is woo. Now, this news is being cheered by cattle ranchers, but there's one group that is panicking, your colon.
Oh dear.
I do have panicky colon syndrome. You're right.
Right. Panicky colon.
mercy.
And what was our band? What autism?
The
Autism?
syphilis-ridden pedophiles.
No. Chuck said.
I know. I don't know.
Okay. And now I will mention that, again, Diane Keaton passed away, which is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. She was talented, sweet, kind, beautiful, and universally loved. I don't think there's anybody on the planet that didn't like Diane Keaton. Woody Allen posted a lovely tribute calling her the only woman I would ever sleep with over 19. It was fantastic.
Whoa.
God. Man.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're all big Woody Allen.
Oh, that's
Damn you! He's such a
surreal.
man. He's the woodman. People often wonder if they're being spied on in hotels through secret two-way mirrors. Anybody ever worry about that?
No.
I do now.
One way to tell, if you don't know, one way to tell is to touch your finger to the mirror, and if your finger actually touches your reflection, you're being spied on. But experts say the easiest way to tell if you have a two-way mirror is when you take off your clothes and you hear a muffled, "Oh, that's gross." Okay. Oh my God! Look it up. Okay. Okay. Let's start over.
We're all reflecting on our honeymoons now.
Where'd you go on your honeymoon?
Me?
You had a honeymoon?
Yeah, Greece.
Wow, that's a hell of a honeymoon.
I know. 6 hours of it. It was fantastic.
So, would you see the film twice? Okay.
You're funny.
Yeah, we both said, you're the one that I want, and then we went back to work.
That's right. Okay. That's why I avoid that marriage. Okay. Anyway, a cute little 9-year-old girl named Ebony came home from daycare and surprised her parents when she started speaking some Spanish. Wow, 9-month-old little girl speaking Spanish. The super intelligent little tyke had picked up the phrases like aqua and dos. Her parents are so proud of how smart the little girl is and hope she's doing well now that ICE has zip-tied her and moved her to Tijuana.
Dark, dark, dark.
All right. One more.
Hi.
I'm thinking of doing 20 more just because. One more. By the way, Antifa's tricks are nefarious as it gets, if you've noticed. Portland, they started by scaring Trump's Gestapo by wearing blow-up animal costumes. Terrifying for a paramilitary ex-insurrectionist wearing full military battle gear because, man, they're scared of blow-up animals. But now those diabolical haters of God's fascism have taken one step further, and they're protesting naked. Did you see that today? Naked. Leaving frightened Trump troops to think, what are they hiding? Where are they hiding it? The mind boggles. Who knew the left-wing terror squad would be so devious as to hide behind a bush? Some are even worse, using Brazilian tactics. It's the greatest Merkin, no Merkin joke ever. Put on the Merkin. Who is he? Okay. On the Merkin. Stephanie, you ever wear a Merkin?
No.
Okay, just wanted to know. Well, you've never done nudity, have you?
No.
Okay, well, I'm hoping for the future. All right, here it is. Joke of the week. And then we're just gonna stop. Here we go. What? I told this joke to my wife and she went. It's hard to write a punny joke every week. It's hard. Why do bison want to start a podcast?
Why do bison want to start a podcast?
They just want to be heard.
Brad Tassell, everybody! Brad Tassell, right